Good day and welcome back to the Vitality Project. I'm Dr. Bob. Thanks for joining me. Yesterday, we applied our understanding of mind-body bridging to something very practical, getting a better night's sleep. That was our goal yesterday. And today I want to take a look at another common issue that is virtually universal, and that's the issue of procrastination. I believe that our putting things off does include every single one of us on this planet. We all can get caught in this pattern, and maybe it's just a matter of degree. Some of us are more habitually procrastinating in our lives than others. I want you to think about procrastination this way. I'll put it in the first person. When I get locked into red alert brain, no matter what the task is before me, the chances are much higher that I'll begin looking for excuses to avoid completing that task. Whereas if I can move from red alert to resting brain, the chances are much more in favor of my completing whatever my goal is, whatever the desired objective is. I'll get the task done. The pioneer French biologist Louis Pasteur put it this way: in the fields of observation, chance favors only the mind which is prepared. One more time. In the fields of observation, he was a scientist, chance favors only the mind which is prepared. It's important, and I think this is what he was underscoring, it's important that we gain knowledge in whatever field of endeavor it is that we're engaged in. But I'd like to expand on Pasteur for just a bit by putting it this way. I believe it may be just as critical that we prepare our minds for any and all tasks that we face by building mental muscles for resting brain resilience. So preparing our minds, certainly gathering information is important. It's just as important as we've been talking about the last few posts of how it is that we organize and work with that information. And that how that we've been focusing on has to do with building resilience by our gaining more and more regular access to a resting brain and body state. And I think it's all the more so important when we're facing some daunting task like what we're talking about here around procrastination. So for today, I'd like to suggest this. Let's apply mindfulness of the breath as we've been practicing it as a way to calm our bodies and center our minds prior to engaging with any significant task. This is our to-do list. These are the things that we may have been procrastinating about. So pick something that you have been procrastinating or putting off getting it done. Pick something like that. Take 5 minutes to implement mindfulness. If you need instructions, our very previous post had detailed instructions for this. Just take 5 minutes to follow your breath, drop into your body, focus your mind. Once you've done that, now I want you to approach the task. And I would like you to look at this as an experiment in real time. Make note of how you now feel, having just spent 5 minutes in mindfulness. As you face this task, note how you feel in your body, tense or relaxed. In your mind, are you feeling peaceful or are your thoughts racing? And in your emotions, are you feeling calm as opposed to perhaps anxious? Finally, notice how it is that your action strategy moves through you in resting brain state. How does it affect your completing the task that you've selected here? I'd like to underscore one piece here, and that is that with the resting brain in motion, chances are very high that you're going to discover less background hiss or crosstalk between two elements that are characteristic of the opposite of the resting brain, which is the red alert brain. And those two characteristics are the depressor, who says, why bother? It's on the one hand, and on the other hand is the fixer, who says something like, just do it, damn it. So let's see how it goes with the crosstalk or this background hiss, oftentimes associated with the depressor and the fixer, as you consciously intend to cultivate resting brain mindful presence with the task at hand. So let's see what you experience, okay? I want to thank you for joining me in all of our experiments here, including this one. I wish you well with it and look forward to following up on it with you in our next conversation. Between now and then, please stay healthy and be well, and I'll see you again soon.